Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce joins us thanks to Old Spice, the official sweat defense of the NFL, offering guys new Old Spice Sweat Defense Dry Spray Antiperspirant with superior 48-hour sweat and odor protection. For more info, check out the Old Spice YouTube channel. And there is Travis Kelce.
He's
Travis, how are you, man?
Handsome and smelling so good.
Smelling delightful, thanks to Old Spice. I've loved working with Old Spice over the years. They've given me all the grooming products that I could ever need. This year, they've got me on the Old Spice Sweat Defense Antiperspirant Spray. It being 48 hours of sweat and odor protection, the official antiperspirant of the NFL, Old Spice, always coming through.
Oh, well said. You are quite the endorser there. Way to go, man. What a professional. They must be paying you a lot of money.
Hey, he's got that
No,
red,
I'm just enjoying this interview, man.
he's got that red Old Spice T-shirt on. Do you have one of those? I got one of those.
No, I don't. Apparently, I'm not big time enough that I get a red
It
Old
doesn't
Spice
doesn't
t-shirt.
fit me the way it fits him, but yeah, I got one.
Yeah, no,
I wear
you
it from
can't
time
rock.
to time.
Yo, you do? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
All right, Travis, it's been a strange few days. Give me the best way to describe your emotions, the team's mindset after the Patrick Mahomes injury.
Well, I think the biggest thing that we had to do is keep our composure during the game, at least, and then afterwards, we're all kind of just keeping our fingers crossed that Pat's going to be all right. Not only be able to get back sometime soon, but get back healthy and be able to play the game, the way he knows how to. So that's probably the biggest thing, is just to make sure that we don't act uncharacteristically here going forward. Everyone just does their job, and we keep trying to win football games.
What was said, what was done on the sideline to get everyone to keep their composure during that game?
Really, it was just everyone having confidence that Matt could come in and win that football game for us. And you could see it in everyone's eyes. No one, there wasn't a hiccup. There wasn't anyone tripping over their feet. As soon as Matt came in, he said, "Listen, we got this," and everyone rallied with him. And Matt Moore can dice it up. And then we're if we move forward and have to win a few ball games with him, I got all the confidence in the world we can do that.
I mean, my heart hurt when I saw him on the ground. Like, I was hurt, like, as a fan, okay? Like, in your head, did you have weak moments like that when you first see him down? Or you're like, oh, my gosh, Mahomes is down. Oh, my gosh, we're in deep trouble. Like, give us some raw Travis Kelce brain there as that's going down.
Honestly, it went down, and he wasn't at the bottom of the pile, but he was in the pile, and he couldn't move. And everyone's kind of just wondering, like, why isn't he getting up? And then he pointed at his knee, and it didn't look like a knee. And just as his brother, as his friend, man, I'm a Patrick Mahomes fan just as a person.
Right.
So I think that being the moment where it was just like, man, I hope my brother's all right, man. I hope he could just whatever it is, he gets over it and he gets healthy fast. But let's go out here and win this game for him and let him know we got his back.
Matt Moore's not Patrick Mahomes. No one's Patrick Mahomes right now, Travis. But what's the best thing that Matt Moore brings to the table for the Chiefs offense?
His experience, and believe it or not, the quarterback position, that means a lot, especially in this offense where we're asking a quarterback to do a lot of things. And I think Matt came in, handled the game correctly, finished us off, and then and on top of that, moving forward, we're just going to have to keep chugging along. Like I said, when guys start to act uncharacteristically, that's when you're in trouble. We got a lot of great players in this locker room that feed off of each other. And I think Matt's going to come in and do just fine like you did.
You talk about the character in your locker room, and I'm curious about this because you guys have been such an offensive football team for the last 2 years. And, hey, listen, we're Johnny Media guys over here. Yeah, the defense for you guys has not exactly held up its end of the bargain, right? At least that's what it looks like to us at times. How do you guys, stop from the in-locker room fighting that you see from some teams at time to time when one side of the ball is clearly performing, at a much higher level than the other side of the ball?
I think one thing that's helped that is the GM bringing in guys with good character, guys with that are unselfish, that understand the game, and that it's not always going to go our way. He's brought in guys with the right mentality, and that's helped us even through the past 3 games where we lost 2 and had a lot of adversity in this last one. But we play together, man. We play together. We love each other for what it is, and we always know we're going to go battle with whoever's out there on that field. And I also think that winning helps that. Some locker rooms can get pretty crazy when you start losing, but we kept it together during the 2 games that we lost.
And Travis, we saw the defense find a new level on Thursday night against the Broncos. How much of that, in your estimation, was a reaction to the Patrick Mahomes injury, or how much of it was going to happen anyway against the Broncos?
I think it was just a determined mindset that they were going to stop the run. And once we stopped that early, we made it pretty difficult on them to stay in the pocket. And I mean, as an offense, if you can't run the ball and your quarterback's getting rushed, I mean, it's going to be a long day for you.
How about this week? You got a big one. Okay, I'm hurt because I wanted to see Rodgers and Mahomes and Rodgers. You know, Rodgers is like the original Mahomes. What's your thought on Rodgers? Have you played against him before? And if so, or if not, what is your kind of overview of him as a football player?
The one time I remember playing him was in Lambeau a few years back, but he put up like 40 on us, and it was an ugly game. He diced us up pretty good, so I'm hoping that we get out there and throw some points up on him, knowing that he's an Arrowhead this time. But I think Aaron's a great guy, great player. Obviously, one of the best to ever do it, man. He plays the game with a lot of flair to him, man, which is always fun to watch. But he's coming in Arrowhead, and we're going to try and get fired up and rattle him just a little bit.
Travis, how much of a sense of urgency to win at home on Sunday night after losing 2 in a row at Arrowhead?
You know what? I think it's just motivation to show out in front of our fans, man. We got the best fan base in the world, baby. The Red Sea is always rocking. It's always going, and they deserve a hard-fought win on Sunday night when the lights are on.
Does it feel different on Sunday night when you know that everyone's watching? It's a bigger game. It's a big spot. It's almost like a playoff atmosphere when you're playing on Sunday Night Football.
Without a doubt. And it kind of took me a while to really match the feeling of it being a kind of a playoff type of game. And it's whenever the lights are on, man, everyone's watching. Literally everyone's watching. So you just gotta go out there and try not to do too much. Just be yourself and play your tail off for your brother. But it's definitely a little bit different feeling and get you going a little bit more.
All right, let's just get into life a little. You had a long weekend because you played Thursday night. What'd you do? I mean, anything fun this weekend? You just sit on the couch? What went down? Come on.
I went back to the University of Cincinnati, where I was there for 5 years playing both quarterback and tight end. Back in 2009, we went 12-0 during the regular season, and everybody on that team got recognized and inducted to the Cincinnati Hall of Fame. So it was good to see all my Bearcat brothers, all the family back there that's still making that place as special as it is. And sure enough, Cincinnati got the win over Tulsa. Shout out to the Cats, baby.
Wow, you are big time because they orchestrated that whole event around you and your schedule. That's when you know you're big time. They looked at the schedule and saw a Thursday game, and they said, Travis can be there that weekend.
And we do need to
what it was? It was the fact that Brian Kelly, the head coach at the time, he could find. They scheduled it around him.
You're right. He might be bigger time than you. You're right. That might have won out.
I didn't play much back in 2009.
And we do need to correct one thing. As Phil Simms, who's from Eastern Kentucky, has told Chris over and over again, it's not Cincinnati, it's Cincinnati. You got to get it right. University of Cincinnati. All right, Travis, we'll check out the Old Spice YouTube channel and the new Old Spice Sweat Defense Dry Spray Antiperspirant. Thanks, buddy. All the best this week and beyond.
Always good seeing you guys. Have a good one.
You too, buddy. See you, man.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.